Bam needs to get Asia pregnant immediately.
How do we sum up Derrick Rose's career? Had it not been for the injuries, he would have done this. Like, one great rookie year or one great year is not enough to sustain you.
Skylar Diggins was pregnant. Hell, Skylar Diggins actually played most of the season pregnant.
Now you were being misogynistic a little bit, bro.
You know who Breonna Stewart is, huh? She's one of the greatest basketball players ever in the history of women's basketball. She had a baby.
We're not talking about staying off and on forever. We're talking about one point in time where you missed those amount of games while you were at the top.
When Caitlin Clark hit the WNBA, social media buzz engagement, I saw a 436.6% increase.
Damn.
League pass jumped up that high?
Damn.
For WNBA.
He just made my point. He just made my point. Listen what he just said. She got injured. She was not playing. Viewership dropped. Her brand is part of the WNBA. If she is not playing, they're not watching.
Okay, but the ratings dropped without her.
It's not a reflection of her brand being hurt. Bro, she is the brand.
Y'all are missing the point. If she is not playing, she becomes irrelevant.
Feel like I'm at the tippy-top of the game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards.
All right, man. Hey, we got a hot one today. We got the crew back for another episode of the Defend Your Opinion podcast.
We're gonna start this one a little different, man. We, off camera, I wanted them to finish this on camera because it seemed like it was building up to be a good debate. Big Mel stated that. Now, mind you, we all don't share his same morals. You know what I mean? This is Big Mel's morals. We're not judging. But he said, Bam needs to get Asia pregnant immediately and create a superhuman, tailored for the NBA. And Dallas said, hey, she's the face of the league. That's going to mess up money. And then Dallas went further along to use Caitlin being hurt as an example of how your mentions can drastically decrease when you're not playing. But having a child while you're at top, does that negatively affect you overall as a WNBA athlete?
Can we, just for the sake of argument, broaden that a little bit more? Not necessarily having a child, but stepping away from the game.
Being out for a year.
Being out. So that will be the argument. So I don't want anybody to think that just because you have a kid, you won't be able to bounce back. It's not about having a kid. It's really
you were being misogynistic a little bit, bro. But go ahead.
Damn.
It wasn't necessarily about having a kid. It was more in the sense of being absent from the game from that long. So we're going to advance to the 2025 season. So this is after Clark has already won Rookie of the Year, a record-breaking Rookie of the Year. She played in a total of, if I'm not mistaken, 13 games. She missed 19 straight games that end up putting her out for the rest of the year. Also, in the year 2025, there was a few other things that happened. Angel Wilson won MVP. She also won another NBA title. Angel Reese, she ended up leading the league in rebounds, my mistake, in rebounds. Old girl from UConn, Paige Bueckers, she came in and she also ended up winning Rookie of the Year. So what that shows me is this is not a league that's going to be based off of one person. We have other people that are already in the process of taking that. They're literally fighting for that number one spot. So when I speak about Angel Reese, Angel is also in the process, whether y'all know it or not, of purchasing another professional team. She's already one of the faces of the league along with Angel Wilson. And now that Asia's boyfriend, how this whole entire topic ended up coming about, just also broke an NBA record. So seeing that power couple together there's already rumors of both of them going to Golden State, where they're going to be big representatives of a WNBA franchise, and Bam being a big representative of the Golden State franchise. So there's already the talk of this power couple happening, taking that to another place. So the name and that seed has already been planted. So when we talk about injuries or potentially being out for extended periods of time, I'm gonna take y'all back down memory lane. Does anybody remember the name Robert Griffin III?
Yeah, RG3.
So with RG3 being one of the prominent names in the NFL his rookie year, next year he ended up going out with a knee injury. Year after that, he had another injury. Before long, who is RG3? I'm gonna bring up another name when we talk about injuries. Remember Derrick Rose? Derrick Rose came in his rookie year, set the league on fire. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing that Derrick Rose wasn't going to be that guy. But now if we think about it, we're all being honest and truthful. How do we sum up Derrick Rose's career? Had it not been for the injuries, he would have done this. He lost his bounce once he ended up happening with his injuries. Derrick Rose's star was so big his rookie year in the NBA, there was absolutely nothing that was going to stop him from being the face of the NBA outside of those. How many good years have we said that Caitlin Clark has had?
Well, Caitlin Clark didn't
But it's
blow up
only her
off her
second
rookie
year.
year. She didn't blow up off her rookie year.
How she had the rookie, so she won rookie of the year. Am I mistaken?
But that's not why she blew up.
Give it to her anyway, though. I mean, that was a
She
popularity.
came into the WNBA with that hype because of her college career.
Yeah.
But how? So is she the only one has came in out of college that hot and fizzled out that didn't make it?
No, she's the only one that nobody has had more hype than Caitlin Clark coming into the WNBA.
But has there been other hype leading out of the college players? Because she wasn't the only one that they were hyped about. She's the one that lived up to the hype thus far, but she's not the only one that they were super hyped. One great rookie year or one great year is not enough to sustain you when you have multiple people that are continuously pouring in that has a bigger and better resume. There's not a deep playoff run from Caitlin Clark. I mean,
Big Mel finna whoop your ass.
Okay, and we about to see. So on that note,
because that ain't got nothing to do with Asia having a baby.
My argument was never about her having a baby. My argument was about stepping away from the game.
You said having a baby gonna mess up the money.
Why? Because she's stepping away from. Read the text. Read the text. What I said.
Somebody said stepping away from the game is gonna hurt your image and your brand and all of that there. Well, let me give you a couple of noticeable superstar players who got pregnant in the WNBA and came back in the same season and was successful, and it didn't hurt nothing. Starting with Cheryl Swoops.
I know where he was going, yeah.
Starting with Cheryl Swoops. Cheryl Swoops was on the team.
Won MVP the next year.
Cheryl Swoops was on the team with Cynthia Cooper, who was the MVP of the league, leading the league in scoring, had the best record in the WNBA, and they couldn't wait for Cheryl Swoops to come back. Tina Thompson, her teammate, also had a baby. Came back in the same year. Didn't hurt her image and likeness. Now, they wasn't making as much money as these girls are now, but they was okay. I got a couple more names for you. You know who Skylar Diggins is, right? Skylar Diggins was pregnant. Hell, Skylar Diggins actually played most of the season pregnant. Didn't hurt hers. Candace Parker. Candace Parker went off, got pregnant, came back, won MVP and the championship. You know who Breonna Stewart is, huh? She's one of the greatest basketball players ever in the history of women's basketball. She had a baby. Hell, she just started a 3-on-3 league for the girls to play in the offseason. Didn't hurt her image and likeness. I mean, I'm just saying. Asia Wilson. She just signed a 6-year Nike endorsement extension. It's not going to hurt her brand. AT&T, they don't care if she's pregnant. Hell, they can sell that with cell phones. Internet at home. Laying on the couch with the baby while she's watching Wi-Fi.
There you go. Bounce gone, boy. You bouncing out. There you go. Yeah.
Burnt candle wax. They don't care about her being pregnant, man. Money is going to come because she's one of the faces of the NBA. Now, I'm going to leave Asia Wilson alone, and we're going to go to Miss Caitlin Clark. Now, this one right here is going to be bad for you, Dallas. You said being away from the game of basketball is going to hurt, right? Well, when Caitlin Clark hit the WNBA, a 601% increase in merchandise sales, 300% growth in viewership for the draft and the All-Star game, 54.1% rise in attendance. In 2024, the year that he mentioned, Caitlin Clark, 21 of the 24 games had 1 million or more views on TV, and she was playing in those games.
Could I call up? Okay.
No.
Let that man finish. Let him cook.
Hold on. Social media buzz engagement saw a 436.6% increase.
Damn.
WNBA League Pass subscription jumped up 366%. Now let's go to Caitlin Clark's injury impact.
League Pass jumped up that high?
Yes, for WNBA. Caitlin Clark's injury impact. TV ratings dropped by 55%. Ticket prices.
So, he just made my point. He just made my point. Listen to what he just said. She got injured. She was not playing. Viewership dropped.
That didn't affect her brand. That affected WNBA.
It dropped.
That actually made her more important.
No, her brand is part of the WNBA. If she is not playing, they're not watching.
Dallas. You just said this league is gonna go on without her. They don't need her. They doing this. Okay, but the ratings dropped without her.
Y'all are missing the point. If she is not playing, she becomes irrelevant. Because she's a part of the WNBA. That is my whole thing.
She the main reason why they doing the CBA also. I mean, because she brought...
No. I'm not talking about the CBA. She's not playing, WNBA drops. That is my entire point. So
that means they miss her, bro. They are missing her.
So when she steps away, she becomes irrelevant because there's others that's going to be taking that spot. That is my exact point.
So that means when she comes... That means when she comes back, it's not going to jump. It's not going to jump back up because her brand is messed up now, right?
It's not going to. There's going to be initial spike to see what she does, but if she is not consistent, no, sir, it will not. I can guarantee you that it will not. If she is not consistently a part of it, it is not going to stay up there.
Man,
what consistently a part of it got to do with it though?
That's the whole argument. Staying away.
She already missed the time. That time is already missed. We're not talking about staying off and on forever. We're talking about one point in time where you missed those amount of games while you were at the top. You trying to make it a career thing. We saying that was a one time. A baby is you out for a year.
I'm not talking about a baby. The conversation started with Angel Wilson about a baby. I said staying away from the game for 1 or 2 years.
Been Melvin here whooping ass. Hey, this ain't. Hey, bro, he ain't gonna put your shit out, big man.
I know, I ain't gonna get out.
He gonna put out his angle. He gonna put out his angle, big man.
Caitlin Clark also brought more viewership of the younger generation to the WNBA. Them young people wasn't watching no goddamn WNBA. Bro, they didn't care about the WNBA, bro. Bro, you know ticket prices dropped by 70% when she got hurt. You know, that's a reflection of her impact. It's not a reflection of her brand being hurt. Bro, she is the brand. My nigga, nobody cared about women's USA basketball. All under the headlines is Caitlin Clark. And then Angel Reese. Look up USA women's basketball. All they're talking about is Caitlin Clark. Why? Because she moved the needle.
Feel like I'm at the top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards.